Hey y'all, it's Toy. Excuse my half face, half in, half out. I don't want to be in the video at all. I do apologize for those of you that watched. I am late for February, but always on time anyway, right? I don't like to do readings unless, unless my energy is good and I'm really feeling it. I like to do it from my heart. So, we waited long enough. Let's jump right into it. This reading is going to be for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So, let's see. That's bad. Okay. What can a Cancer expect to come toward them? I don't really like to put time on it, but let's just say, that's too many cards. Let's just say for the rest of February, let's just say. What energy can Cancer expect? Thank you. It's a lot of cards. Okay, the King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles with the Magician card. So, King of Cups energy. That can be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This can definitely be somebody that you work with, or this can be somebody coming towards you who's trying to offer you to work on something with them. Maybe this is something that you guys have been in the cycle of already. This could be like an old boss coming to you to ask you to come back. This can be like an ex coming to you to ask you to come back, a baby's father, baby's mother. How's the Cancer going to feel about this energy coming toward them? Nine of Wands with the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. So perhaps this is something that you are not sure about. Like I said, it looks like you guys have gone through cycles with each other before, whoever this King of Cups is, or whatever this energy is coming toward you. Another thing that the King of Cups could be is talking about you gaining control over your emotions. And working on that, working on being a master of your emotions and not the other way around. Right? Okay. What else can you tell me for the Cancers? What else can you tell me for the Cancers, please? I know this is not like the other readings that I did before. I really am just freestyling, just doing whatever comes to mind because that's just how I authentically feel right now. Alright, so like I said, Cancer, if this is a person coming towards you, you are very wary of them. And if this is not a person, if the energy is just you really gaining control over your emotions, focusing on work, focusing on the light aspect I'm hearing too. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit more now. So I'm feeling like this is definitely about you controlling your emotions more, or not even, I don't want to say controlling it, but just being in control of your emotions as opposed to it being the other way around. Yeah, because it looks like you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, but you still got like this sass and this light about you, okay? So, what does Cancer want? What is my Cancers watching? What is your desire? What do you want? Okay, so you got the Four of Cups with the Hermit. So, Cancer, look like you want somebody to leave you alone. Or you want something to leave you alone. Whether it is a person, a thought, a job, whatever it is, it's almost like you really want it to leave you alone. You're not amused. I'm feeling like you're not amused at all, and you're kind of wanting to be left alone. Okay, is the person gonna leave the Cancer alone, or is this energy going to let Cancer be? Let's see. Let's say, what is the best way for Cancer to deal with this energy? Cancer, your reading by far is probably going to be the most clued up because you're first, and it always takes me a little bit to get into the energy. All right, the Ace of Swords. So, clarity. You got the Two of Cups with the Strength card and the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so if this is an ex, right? If this is not an energy and this is actual another person coming into you, you may not be feeling it, but I'm feeling like here there is maybe it's a need for you to be honest. with the Ace of Swords here. A need for you to be honest about a connection with somebody or about your connection to something. And I'm feeling like it's going to take a lot of strength for you to do this because there's some type of firm foundation here. Like this goes deep. This is not something light necessarily, right? So if it's an ex, it's a very profound relationship. It's you know, you guys know each other's families, and you know, it's something really deep. It's not like a flingy kind of thing or fly by night kind of thing. If it's a job, it's something that's very important, or a job that was very important to you. um there's a lot of importance here related to whoever this is, or whatever the energy is coming to you. It's not light, right? But there's a need for you to be honest about something, because I'm feeling like you may not want it. You may not want what this is coming towards you, right? Let's see. Why am I feeling dishonesty? Where's this dishonesty coming from? Where's the dishonesty coming from? Yep, look, the moon and the Six of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. It's like not wanting to show attention to something, not. Okay, so for some of you, right, this is a lot on your plate. Maybe somebody's been showing attention to somebody else with the moon card and the Six of Wands here. Okay, so I just got one storyline here. Okay, so for some of you guys, the King of Cups is your counterpart, is your masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. And they're working a lot, or they're really focused on something other than you. And it may be making you feel some kind of way. You may be feeling rejected. You may be feeling like this person is not giving you enough attention. And there's kind of a need for you to clear your mind of those type of thoughts, right? Get very clear. Get to the bottom of why you're feeling like this. Get to the bottom of why it takes another person to show you attention for you to feel whole, or for you to feel valued or seen, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, that is what I'm getting. So this is the energy of someone who is really focused elsewhere right now. And you may be having a hard time with that. You may be feeling rejected. But have strength in this, and have faith in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? That it is solid. You know, somebody's attention may not always be on you. That's okay. That's actually good. You don't want somebody who don't have nothing else to do but you. Okay, so you got the Page of Cups with the Eight of Cups. Somebody may have walked away from you. Someone may be walking away from someone because of immaturity, or someone thinking that something cannot work, can't be. Someone may be going back to tend to something else from the past to balance some things out, and so that's why they're holding back on you. But holy, yeah, Cancer, that's kind of what I'm feeling like. Like you're feeling a little bit, maybe feeling neglected, you know, or you know, someone may have ghosted you even, but you're not getting the attention from someone that you're wanting, and it is kind of throwing you off. But at this time, it might be a good idea, because this is a time of reflection overall. So it might be a good idea to start looking into, why do you feel like you need any type of outside validation. And not like that, because we all like to be validated, right? That's just the truth of the matter. But to the point where if it's not coming in, it's really taking a toll on what you're doing on a daily basis like that. You know, just look into that. So, chakra cards. What chakra is working perfectly right now for the Cancers? What chakra is working well right now for the Cancers watching? Sorry, I didn't. Faith came out, by the way, but let's see. What chakra is working well for the Cancers? What chakra is working well for the Cancers right now? Passion, and then faith was here too. So you might be being in service to someone. Your sacral chakra might be really popping for somebody. I don't know why I want to say this, but I feel like it may be too much passion. Like you might have thrown too much passion into this situation too quick. I'm feeling like you may have given so much of yourself to this situation that you almost scared this person. And this might be why they may be a little bit recluse. Or they may just have things going on in their life right now where they can't necessarily concentrate on you the way you want them to. But for some of you, I really am getting that you know, there was no pace about this. You kind of just like threw a lot of emotions on this person. Like you was just an open book, which is cool, but it may have been too much too soon. Okay, what chakra can use some working on for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Yeah. So this is how it came out. So soulmate flew out, and then grief and complacency came afterwards. And so complacency is about being in your shadow self and, you know, letting time go by. These are both root chakra cards, by the way, soulmate and complacency. And then grief is a heart chakra, of course. And grief talks about you taking your time and understanding that you will love again. You will be open again. But take your time. Go ahead and grieve. Don't rush yourself and whatnot. But with complacency here with it, you might be kind of getting swallowed up by the grief and by the emotion of it, you know, especially if this is someone that ghosted you, if this is someone that you put a lot of passion into really quickly, you might be feeling a way about it, and you may be a little bit lost in that grief. With the soulmate here popping out, what I love about this soulmate card here is that, first of all, the third eye shows up twice, once in the hand, once on the head. And this story is all about, you know, a woman who decides to finally stop begging and start loving herself and putting herself first, and how that changes her lover, right? How that begging, clingy, I need you, let me pour so much love onto you so you could see me energy was literally pushing, repelling love from her, right? Because the person couldn't see her loving herself. And then when he sees her kind of stand up for herself, kind of just be like, you know what, all right, I love you, you want to leave, go about your business. He gets all of this love for her. He gets this overwhelming emotion for her and wants to stay with her and wants to be with her. In the story, I'm saying, because he was breaking up with her in the story. And he switches it up, you know. And so I feel like for my Cancers, I want you to know that even though you guys have a huge heart, you guys are amazing people. I know you have that tough exterior to protect yourself on the inside. But I know that when you guys start to feel somebody, you completely open up. And that soft side becomes very vulnerable. You want to be careful about who you're giving your love to, how much you're giving, you know. As children, we believe that love is love, right? Barney said, if I love, I love you, you love me. We're a big, happy family. And, the world is fair and we see things with optimistic eyes. And, that's a beautiful trait, Cancer. But at the same time, as we get older, we have to realize that we have to be responsible in love. And not just with other people's hearts, but with our own. And we can't put on other people the responsibility of being responsible with our hearts. I mean, it would be nice. And when somebody loves you genuinely, they usually are responsible. but you can't leave that type of thing to chance. So what I'm seeing with this is that I would advise you, Cancer, to kind of just focus on yourself a little bit more for these last 2 weeks, you know. Try to find some, hobbies or something like that that you may want to do. But for God's sakes, please don't smother this person, or don't become like super, I need your attention, I want your attention, that's going to repel a person. Even if this person is the number one person for you, if this is your one, whatever the hell that means, even if that is true, that type of behavior will repel anybody, because that's scary. Nobody wants to be fully responsible for somebody else's emotions like that. That's too much, you know? So, okay, Cancers, I hope this was helpful. I know it's super short. I just kind of wanted to get in and do something because I was really feeling the way like Katoya. Come on. So, that's why I'm here. Okay, yeah. I'll see you guys the next time. Bye, Cancer.